Hi and welcome back to the second Magic Monday with me, James from By Jiminy Magic. I've got so much magic for you today. I've got a killer prediction trick, that's this one here. I've got a vanishing card. I'm going to make your card vanish and then bring it back again. I've got a tutorial, I've got a fab tutorial. It was amazing to see so many really nice comments about the trick that I taught last week that I've got another one for you to do today. And I'm going to finish up with a story. Not a story like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory like you've been hearing, but a story involving a pack of cards. So we're going to start off with a prediction trick. Now, I wish I was able to do this with an audience, but I'm going to have to make do with my two fantastic helpers. Ready? And here they are. Right, here we go with a fab prediction trick. Are you ready for that?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I'm going to leave that envelope there. You see it's got a question mark on it. Okay? That's my prediction that I'm leaving for today. Now in here I've got a pack of cards. And I'm going to spread those out so you can see they are all different. There we go. All different. Okay, what I've noticed in there is I've got the jokers left in, so we'll take those out. Okay, in fact, we'll make two piles. Right then, I'm going to bring the camera just a little bit closer. Right, so I'm going to ask my first volunteer, Safi, will you cut about, well, somewhere down those guys, about half if you would. Okay, will you then turn them over and put them over the other side there for me? Thank you, just like that. Arlo, will you do exactly the same with these? Cut, turn them over, put them there. Fantastic. Now we're going to make a real mess. Do you like making a mess, guys?
Yeah.
I thought so. So we're going to shuffle these together. All right? I want you to make sure that I'm absolutely shuffling. In fact, if I show you like that, can I get you guys just to push them together? Yeah, and square them all up for me. Perfect, thank you very much. Just don't take them off the camera. That's it, well done. Okay, just back a little bit, thank you. And we'll do exactly the same with these. We'll shuffle them up together. Arlo, perhaps you could do these, just push them together for me. Fantastic, and square them up. There we go. Right, so we've got two horribly shuffled packets of cards there. We're going to do it again, all right? Take half of, in fact, if you take half of those this time, go on, swap over, take half of the opposite. No. That's right, you take half of those. Yeah, turn them upside down and put them back there, okay? And now I'm going to shuffle these. All right, I want you to tell me. Either of you can shout stop whenever you like.
Stop.
Stop? Okay.
Yes.
We'll leave those there then. Either of you again can shout stop when we're shuffling these ones.
Stop, stop.
Now, would you like that one to go there or there? Your choice.
At the front, please.
At the front. All right. So what have we got? We've got upside down cards, we've got the right side up cards, still upside down cards, and we're going to shuffle those one more time. Okay. So what we have there is we have a real mess. Look at those. Absolute real mess. Can you see that? We've got upside down cards, we've got right side up cards, no pattern out whatsoever. Okay? Right. Now, do you remember I said that this was a prediction trick?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? I made a prediction here. Okay? And the prediction was, can you read that one out for me?
There will be 26 face down cards.
There will be 26 face down cards. Let's have a look and see if there are indeed 26 face down cards. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
24, getting close, 25, 26, and no more face down cards. Is that amazing?
Yeah.
Is that, shall I go one better than that?
Yeah.
Shall I go one more? I made a second prediction. Okay, the second prediction is also in the envelope. The second prediction says this. Can you read that one out for me?
10 of the cards will be black.
10 of the cards will be black. Let's have a look at these and see.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 of the cards will be black. Is that amazing?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I made one more prediction. Do you think you can get any better than this?
Yeah.
Let's see. One more prediction. Can you tell me, is there anything else in there?
No.
Last prediction then. Okay, can you read that one out for me?
All 10 cards will be clubs.
All 10 cards will be clubs. Let's have a look at that one then. So, let's say 1 club, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All clubs so far?
Yep.
7,
8.
8, 9. Oh, what have we got?
An ace.
Of
A spade.
We've got a spade. We've got one random spade left in there. That's really disappointing. However, though, do you remember I said it was a prediction trick?
Yeah.
I made one last prediction. Do you want to know where the prediction is?
Yeah.
On the back of there. Look at that. What does that say? All apart from the ace of spades. What do you think of that, guys?
Amazing.
Fantastic. Thank you for helping. That was really good. Well done. Thank you. Right, should we carry on?
Yeah. Yeah.
More magic?
Yeah. Yes.
Right. One of my favourite tricks, just bring the camera back up ever so slightly. There we go. One of my favourite tricks is to make a card vanish and then to bring it back again. Okay? Let's get you all in the shot there. Come on in a little bit. Okay. So, with my pack of cards here, if I give those a shuffle. All right, and if I then get, let's see, Safi, will you, as I riffle down the side of the pack there, will you just say stop at one point, please? Ready?
Stop.
Stop. Just there, would you like to go a little bit further?
There.
There? Happy with that one?
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to look away because I can see it on the camera otherwise, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. And I'm going to show you. Is that in the camera there?
Yes.
That's in the camera? Right. And I'm going to put the cards back in the middle. Right. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to tell me, I want you to try and follow your cards. So it's somewhere in the middle, okay? So try and follow where that goes to. Have you got it so far?
No.
You haven't lost it, have you? You've lost it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, well, what we'll have to do, we'll have to change this ever so slightly, and we'll have to tell me when you see your card. Okay?
There. That's it.
That's it.
Our card.
Fantastic. Right. Do you think we can make that card disappear properly?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So, take that one there, and we'll cut it into the middle. Okay? Now, I want you to follow really, really carefully. Try and make it a little bit easier this time. Do we know roughly whereabouts it is?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's not there this time, is it?
No.
Okay. Should we make your card disappear? When you just tell me, was it the Jack of Diamonds?
Yes.
Tell me when you see the Jack of Diamonds. Not seen it so far, have we?
No.
No. No, Jack of Hearts, not that one.
Queen of Diamonds.
Queen of Diamonds. Have you seen the Jack of Diamonds anywhere? Has it completely and utterly vanished?
Yes.
Well, that's it then. Is that the end of the trick?
Maybe.
Well, what do we have to do if we can make a card vanish and we've got to bring the card back? Let's have a look and see if we can bring that card back. I'm going to get rid of those. Now, where do we think the card could be?
In your jacket?
It could be in my jacket. That would be a good place to hide it. But no, let's
In the
have.
cloth?
It's not in the cloth. Let's
Under
have a
your
look.
mat?
Let's have a look. What have we got underneath the mat? We've got one envelope. Careful, keep the card in the camera. Don't want anyone thinking I'm doing anything sneaky there. Will you have a look in the camera? Sorry, have a look in the envelope. What's in there, Saf? We've got one card. Is that your card?
Yes.
We've made
Yes.
the Jack of Diamonds disappear and we brought it back together. I think you two should give yourselves a big clap. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right. Up again. Lovely view of my hand. Sorry about that. Promise you a tutorial. Okay, and a tutorial is, so it's going to be a trick that you can learn. A trick that you can hopefully amaze your friends and family with, and this is really good, especially at the minute when we're all locked down. It's one that you can do over FaceTime or do over Zoom and show your family and friends elsewhere. So that's going to be really good. I'm going to use this bit of a handkerchief for it today, but this one works really, really well with a hoodie, okay, because you could use the front pocket of the hoodie, you could use the inside pocket of a jacket. So I'm going to show you the trick to start with, and then I'm going to teach you how to do it, okay? So, let's get better at using the camera, I think. Right, so the trick is going to involve one pack of cards, and you're going to need the box for this one, okay? You're going to need to keep the box for it. So I'm going to shuffle the cards up. I'm going to show the spectator that they are all different, and then I'm going to do the same again, and I'm going to ask the spectator to choose one of those. Okay, would you choose one of those for me, please? Okay, and don't show me that one at all. I don't want to see it at all.
Shall I show you the camera?
You can show the camera while I look away. That's okay?
Done.
Done. Right. Pop it flat on the mat for me then. Right. And with that card, I'm going to lose it somewhere in, let's see that, somewhere in the middle of the deck. Can you see that? Lose that one somewhere in the middle of the deck, okay? And with that card, I'm going to put it back into the card box. Okay, I'm going to show you there's nothing in my hands. I'm going to show you there's nothing up my sleeves. I'm going to show you that there's all the cards still in there. Okay, and then I'm going to put the cards underneath here. Okay, and I'm going to ask you how long you think it would take for me to reach into the box, to sort through your cards, remembering that I haven't seen them, to sort through all of the cards, and to take your one out really, really quickly. How long do you think that would take? How long do you think?
30 seconds.
30 seconds?
25 seconds.
25 seconds. Can I do it in 2 seconds? Should we do it in 2?
Yeah.
Ready, steady,
Go.
done. So I've reached in there, I've found your card, I've put the box back together as well, okay? There's nothing damaged with the box. What was your card?
The 6 of diamonds.
The 6 of diamonds. Would you like to know how to do that one?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right, we're each going to need to have a pack of cards. I've got one for you two here. So there's one there. And there's one there. Let's see if I can move that one back a little bit. Okay. Right. So the trick for this card, the trick for this trick is to be able to get the spectator's card up to the top of the deck. And there's a very sneaky way that we're going to do that. Okay, so it's important to show that you have shuffled your pack. You could do a fancy shuffle like that. You can do a riffle shuffle like this. You could do a 52 card pickup and pick them all up in a random order. Or we could just do any form of shuffle. That's good stuff, well done. Okay, so you're going to spread the 52 card pickup, there we go. So while these cards here are being shuffled absolutely brilliantly, I'm going to show you how we do this. Okay, so you're going to ask your spectator to pick any one of these cards. Okay, and make sure that you don't see it yourself at all. And have your cards all nicely squared up. Now, if you hold your left hand out and put the cards flat on there like that, okay, that's called a dealer's grip or sometimes called a mechanic's grip. Okay, and with your right hand, you're going to take the card. You've got to be very careful that you don't show the spectator. I'll show you on the camera. 8 of diamonds. Okay, and I'm going to slide the card about halfway into the pack there. Let's see, there we go, about halfway into the pack. and I'm going to push it in with my thumb until I get to about 1 centimetre, just over 1 centimetre from it being flush with the edge. At that point, I'm going to reach over the pack and hold the end, or touch the end with my right hand. And it looks like I'm going to push the card in with my thumb, but I'm going to push down on it. Okay, if you see what's happening there, as I push down on that card, I'll show you again. So push in, down. The top half lifts off, and you're left with a gap. And all you're going to do is take those cards off the top and put them on the bottom. And I was going to say, hey presto, but I'm going to say by Jiminy. By Jiminy, spectator's card is now on the top. Now that's a pretty good trick in itself. Okay, show you that one more time, and I'll show you that with the card upside down. Okay, the card goes in, you push down on it, you have a big gap, and the card ends up on top of the pack. Right. Now the next little part to this. Now this is quite sneaky. What you're going to do, you can put the cards down just for a minute, and you're going to pick up the box. And the box should be upside down. And what I mean by that upside down is that the flap is on the bottom. Okay? The flap is on the bottom there. Okay? Just there we go, thank you. Right, and you're going to put the cards face down. Okay, so you've got the pretty picture on the back there. Into the box, completely normally. You can even show your spectator that they are completely normal in there. Okay? Now, one final thing, just before you put the flap back down, is I'm going to get you to squeeze the cards ever so slightly. And if you look at what happens when I squeeze them, what happens to that top card? It just pops up a little bit. Sometimes you get the top two, but that doesn't really matter. Okay? So as you squeeze those, I'm going to get you to put the flap in. And can you see what's happening with that top card? The top card, what's happening at
It's stayed out.
the top card, you can just see there. So that means that when I go into my hoodie, when I go into my jacket, when I go underneath my
Cloth.
my handkerchief or my cloth, all I can do is, as I do it, I can pull out the card and keep it covered.
I'm using a piece of paper.
Now that's brilliant, because that's all the hard work completely done. With the hard work done, you can then dress the trick up as much as you like. You can say, how long do you think it would take me to find it? You can say, I bet you I can't find your card in under 20 seconds, and get your spectator to start counting. Okay? And then all it is reaching in, finding the card, and it's there, ready to go. So let's run through that one more time. Okay, cards out of the box. Your spectator chooses any card they like. Okay, the card goes in, hand comes over, push down on it. Okay, and you've got that gap, which then just gets cut to the bottom, leaves their card up on the top. Okay,
Put them in the box.
cards go back in the box. All right, don't forget the squeeze. Don't forget the squeeze, which just forces that top card up. The flap goes down. One useful little tip with that one, as you put the flap down, is if you hold it like that one, you're covering the card. Sometimes it just flashes a little bit there, but you're covering the card, and you can show your spectator and you can say, how long do you think it's going to take me to get the card out of the box here? And I'm going to show you how quickly, by just putting this under the table. Ready, 1, 2, and it's there. Fantastic. Do we think we can all practice that one?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That was a good trick.
Right then, so that's nearly it for Magic Mondays today. I've just got the one more, which I'm going to link in. I'm going to cut this one, the next trick into you, and it's going to be a story using a pack of cards. There's a moral at the end of it, which means that there's an important meaning from it. There's many important meanings at the minute, but the most important thing, as Mr. F always says, is to stay safe, to stay happy, to keep smiling, to enjoy your magic, and I look forward to seeing you again on a Magic Monday in a couple of weeks' time. Bye for now. Give us a wave.
Bye.
Bye-bye. This is a story about 4 queens, a king and a jack who all live in this magical palace. Now unfortunately the king hasn't been seen for several hours, so the royal family decide to turn the castle upside down to look for him. He still can't be found anywhere at all. So the 4 queens decide to meet up in the ballroom at the top of the castle to try and find him. There's 2 and the other 2 are just on their way. 3, 4 queens. So the 4 queens are a little bit worried. They're worried that he might have gone down to the casino and be losing all his money again. So they asked Jack if Jack would go down to the casino and find the king. They said, Jack, would you go to the casino at 673 King Street and bring him back for us, please? Jack says, yeah, absolutely no problem at all, but is there a password to get in? The Queen said, oh yeah, of course there is. 25. Can you remember that? Jack says, absolutely fine, 25. Got that, no probs at all, and disappears. Suddenly the Queens remember that he might not have remembered the address of the casino and call him back. Jack, they said. Yeah. What was the address again? Oh, that was easy, said Jack. It was 7... No, it wasn't, said the Queen. No. It was 673 King Street. Have you got that? Can you remember it? Jack said, oh yeah, sometimes I just need to shuffle things up a bit in order to remember properly. What was it again? It was 673 King Street. Absolutely fine. And there was a password to get in there, wasn't there? I think I remember it. I think it was 25. Absolutely right, said the Queen. So please, will you go off and bring him back for us? Jack makes his way down to the casino at 673 King Street and finds his dad, the king, down to his last £10. His dad says, quick, I need another 30. I've got to have another 30, otherwise they're going to take the castle. Jack says, well, I've only got 10, but I could possibly turn it into 30 if I was really clever. The king says, Jack, you're an absolute lifesaver. Now we're playing a game of poker here, and I'm playing against some pretty nasty people. I'm playing against the Black Prince, I'm playing against Captain Hook, and I'm playing against Lord Voldemort, and they're insisting that I shuffle the cards before we play, but they don't mind if you deal. The Black Prince gets dealt his cards first, and he's dealt 2 4s and 3 8s, which is a full house. Captain Hook gets his cards. He starts with a 4 and ends up with 4 9s. Very good hand so far. At this point, the king is starting to become really, really worried. He's even more worried when Voldemort picks up an 8, and to go with it, he takes through 4 aces. Now, Jack, says the king, you're going to have to do something amazing here. Can you really, really help me out? And Jack says, well, that's absolutely fine. I can do that. No problem at all. Well, just remember, my name's not really Jack. I'm in disguise, and I'm actually the Joker. Because I'm the Joker, I can deal you a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a straight flush, and win you the game. The king is absolutely overjoyed. He's got his castle back. He's going to stop gambling forever. And as he walks back to the castle with Jack, he says, Jack, I didn't know you were the Joker. How long have you been a Joker for? Jack says, right since the start.